see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on another SEC rival, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Gamecocks will kick it away first.
Beat Missouri.
And he's going to bring this one out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Wildcats offense will get the first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some
block is not made
for this defense.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Wants to throw. It's Sims. Got his man in the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
One of the things I love about this defense, they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Tries to get it on the ground. He's got enough to move the chains for Kentucky.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared, and he believes in his running back. He believes in his offense.
There he goes to the left. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Grab near the marker. It's Gilmore. Kentucky going quickly.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and first down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
Looking for a crease. It's Patterson. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Back to pass, it's Sims. Using the quick game. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And what a job by the defense. Seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. They'll immediately call timeout. Ball is spotted at the 2. They can get a first down without getting a touchdown. They'll go for it here on 4th and short. He's got enough to move the chains for Kentucky.
That's crazy.
Well, you're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball and go for it.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky!
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So South Carolina's offense will go to work for the first time today. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But Jesse, one-on-one.
Oh, I was a error already, man.
Matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And 2 guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To the air, it's Overton. Just a short pass to the tight end. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in.
It's going to be one of these games.
They picked up 10 and give him the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the big fella. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Trying play action. He'll take a shot.
Are we fucking for real, man?
And it's so underrated.
It's actually fucking pathetic.
The timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football.
I guess that's if I see him over, I just have to user people.
Well, the chemistry between these 2 guys has to be great when you're throwing in because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these 2 guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Got his man in the middle.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26.
Dude, how is South Carolina ranked 16, man?
To the air, it's Sims. Right on the money. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. On the ground, it's Patterson. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Kentucky right back to the line. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the run. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Find my matchups out wide. I love a matchup with my wide receiver. I like my guy better than yours. Quarterback finds the matchup. The wide receiver catches the football, takes it into the end zone for 6.
God damn.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Hold and fire.
Okay, bro.
Across the 35.
Really?
Out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Really?
Now from the 36-yard line, it's first and 10.
Just make the tackle.
They'll run it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it.
Oh, made a tackle that time. Good job.
Going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come.
Good sack.
Going after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. To throw, it's Sims. Makes the grab on the left. They get to the line quickly. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quickly complete. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going.
Dude.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Back to pass on 2nd down. it breaking down.
That was terrible. That was a fucking terrible play. Holy shit, I got scared. Actually deer in the headlights right there. That's crazy.
Now facing a third.
Why? Why the fuck is Darrell Shipman in this fucking game right now?
Making side adjustments here.
Whatever.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got him downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first
Good play,
and
big
goal
guy.
from the 8. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him.
Looking for the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? To the air, it's Overton. Bringing the heat. That's caught. It's John. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Skips away from pressure.
All right.
Great job by this.
I actually
senior to know when he just needs to
can't
move
fucking
the
believe it.
sticks with
I
his
can't
feet.
fucking believe it, man.
Now, in the third play of the drive, third down,
That's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life.
ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open. No problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run,
True.
he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block it.
He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
I don't understand how you can be red and still be in the game. I don't understand.
Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They go to the ground. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Kentucky going quickly. Right back to the well. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Now on first down from the 40. Looking for a man. It's Sims. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
It's a little late. It's a little late on the read, but I thought that was catchable. Oh, cool. My plays.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wildcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Motion from the wideout. The give to the tailback. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They go right back to their man on second and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Follow the blockers. The offensive... will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Finds his man down the middle.
Dude!
They stop him almost.
Come on!
Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Dropping back, it's Overton. Fires to the right.
Okay, man.
It's caught.
That's what we're gonna do.
He was off to the races and he gets it to the 45. How aggressive will they get on first and 10? Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the right. And
Damn.
the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Interception, and things are going from bad
Thank
to
you,
worse.
Lorenzo.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see
That was the
defensive
game-changing
players,
play?
they
I think the
jump on
game-changing
ball
play was
like
them
they
being
were
down
the
fucking
offensive
20
guys. So
bajillion, but
aggressive, going and getting that pick,
whatever you say,
creating
Mr.
some big
Announcer.
mojo for your team.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Right on the money on the slant. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got him. They'll mark him down right there, but it'll be enough for a Kentucky first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Right on time, completes the slant. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Well, I love the job in coverage there. Sure, the guy made the catch, but right away the defender able to bring him down. No possibility of yak on that play.
The offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Sims. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. From the red zone, looking for a space. Touchdown, Kentucky!
Honestly,
and they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That was kind of crazy.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up.
Damn, I can't look at it.
We've seen explosive plays. They score again here.
Can I look at highlights? What the fuck did I just set up to do that? So they're in what looks to be a cover 2. Send him. Okay, he gets pressed. They're in man. Damn. Damn. Cover 2 man. Which happens to be a good route. Oh, I got lucky.
Right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Kentucky 35, South Carolina 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. On the run, it's Clemens. Finding an escape route. Turning it on. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking downfield on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
He breaks a tackle.
All right, that cutback
Picks up
is
a
kind of nasty.
useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill fast.
What a fucking play. Great job, South Carolina. Fuck, man.
Gamecocks line up to punt it away.
That was awesome. Oh, I thought I had it. I thought I kind of made it through.
Some of the yardage on the punt. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Dropping back, it's Sims. Zings it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Kentucky right back to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Wants to fire on second down.
Damn.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. And the Wildcats come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Might be changing the route. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Works the middle. They'll make the stop
Dante.
about 3 yards short of the first
Please.
down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this
Fuck no,
offense
I'm not
on
in field
the
goal
field.
range.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Makes the grab over the middle. He's
you,
got
Trey.
enough to move the chains for Kentucky.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down, but they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Catch in the middle, it's Witherspoon. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Quarterback using all of the receivers at his disposal. This time he found the fullback.
And it's nice to have a guy that can block and obviously have the versatility to also catch the football, you know, so you can mix it up and keep that defense guessing.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure.
I would say that was a bad read, but that would necessitate that there was any reading done there.
It's Sims.
Which there was not.
Complete to the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Trying to keep this drive alive. And that'll not only be a first
All right,
down.
Dante, you're out. Piss me off.
First and goal from the 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wildcats trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Oh, come on.
Those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. The Wildcats moving quickly to the line. Power ahead. Touchdown, Kentucky. And they take it in for 6 more points. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. BYU was all gas and no brakes in one of the more convincing wins we'll see this week.
They're saying it could be unexpected. They're saying Zach is terrible. They're saying he's ass.
In their national championship season of 1984.
Wants to throw on first down.
Oh my
Regardless
God,
the outcome
bro.
today, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Takes a handoff. It's Clemens. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to pass. It's Overton.
Thank you.
And another empty drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They finally whistle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Kentucky trying to get a little scratch in the red zone.
Fuck off me.
And he runs it all the way down to the 3 before they get him. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Yeah. Yeah. That's my man.
That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
49, South Carolina, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget.
Dude, there's no way.
Another interception, his 3rd of the night.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play back.
Looking for more room. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the 2nd half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
He wants to change this route. Looking for a man. It's Sims. Got it in the middle. It's Hooks. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. If this dude were a kitchen knife,
How is he in again? What is going on? How does he keep seeing my field? Bro, get out. Get out. What the fuck is going on, bro? Why is my team all hurt?
so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or
Damn.
find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this
Bro.
defense a little bit.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy
ACL
running the
sprain?
football, but they're
Really?
going to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Clemens. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Gives it on the option. Breaks the tackle and he's got room.
Jesus.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And this just hasn't been his day, man. He's already thrown some interceptions and leaving the ball short, like just not getting to his receiver. He's got to do something to change the mojo up, because right now he's not playing well. And at this rate...
Dog.
Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped, but not...
The fuck are you talking about? Bro, why did you shift inside to...
Takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
That's a
I'm gonna
huge
cover
throw
zero
for the
shot.
offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. The give out of the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play.
Okay. So this game, the theme is just my players are going to get injured, and that's just going to be what it is. Cool. That's my favorite, man. How tall are you? What the fuck in there? Why are you not... What are your stats, bro? Are you stupid? I mean... What? Dude, get in there, big guy.
Get back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. And the throw out to the sideline. Good for a few. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now in the same game.
Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Okay, bro.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Wildcats are in the hurry-up. On the run, it's Thompson. There he goes. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Rides the back on the option, the give. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. On this 1st and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kentucky! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, it just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
They'll give it to the back. Shakes off the defender. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going.
Right down the gut of the field.
That's what I get for letting my 99-speed corner take somebody, I guess. He's not 99 speed.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner will be dragged down. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Looking downfield, it's Sims. Got a man, it's Jones. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Kentucky going quickly. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. That's caught, it's Hawkins. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a first down. Now you got to go get lined up again.
Damn, bro.
The defense is going fast.
And it's nice to be a QB.
Push him off his route, I guess.
Like, great day. They've built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
to throw again. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target, and then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Working the middle.
Good fucking catch. God damn.
But he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Jones. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Now from inside the red zone. Good timing on the quick out. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Sims. Under fire. And into the end zone.
Damn, he didn't get that.
Cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Fuck you.
And the Wildcats,
I'm getting this touchdown.
once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive.
Boom.
Breaking news, they score yet another touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was...
He deserves that.
to finish things off. So a drive there of 84 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Carolina, 17.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey.
Let's go.
They'll try the run. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the fourth quarter, you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play and you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back into this one.
Makes the grab. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. He wants a big play here late.
Thank you.
Off and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the fourth quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
Back to throw, it's Sims. It's complete. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Kentucky right back to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's hooked. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle. It's hooked. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeps it on the draw.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. And man, they're...
It's not like it was really. It's crazy that stadium atmosphere doesn't evolve. '73 overall, South Carolina has the number 16 stadium pulse. I know it's supposed to. I'm saying it's not. 16. 30, hold on, 35, 39. How many home games have they lost? I don't know. They've lost all but one game. How the fuck am I at a B minus, bro? It's crazy. Offensive pass yards per game. Wait, he wants offensive yards per game. Oh well. Total offensive yards per game. The issue is that we're playing all our hard games, like low yardage games, early. Because that's when we play users. Well, the good people have their low yardage games early. For some of the lower parts of the league, they just be playing fucking blowouts. But then their defense sucks. So, either way. God damn. Fucking double homicide, bro. Jesus. That's what I'm saying, dog. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, bro. I don't think it changes. Do you have another dynasty you can load up right now? Like, apparently this is supposed to change weekly, but it doesn't even make sense. Got him. Bro, I have a higher home game attendance. I have more fans attend the games, and my fucking stadium pulse is worse. Make it make sense. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, but what is the ranking? Perfect. So it doesn't change. Yep. And Florida State's at 14, and Texas is at 13, and Tennessee's at 12, and Texas A&M is 11, and Michigan's at 10. Shit's so fucking cooked, bro. I don't know. I'm about to look and see what a top 10 atmosphere is, though. Yeah. So you're at, bro. Can I? How is Alabama doing, bro? Can they be doing ass? I want the stadium pulse so bad, man. Coach stats. Coach stats. Georgia's never leaving. I'm convinced Kirby is never gonna leave unless he gets shot. IDK main. DeBoer's at 65%. He's not leaving. It's because he hasn't won anything in fucking how long? Bro, Mr. 500. Neither can he. Yeah, but Lance has had way longer. Damn, that's pretty lit. All right, Mr. 50-50. Wow. Oh, top 25 includes AI, doesn't it? Ooh, that's tough. Ooh. 16 and 5, 22 and 5. Wow. 8 more games. 3 and 5. It's the Italian like brain rot meme. 13 and 7. What? Numatalolo. Neomatalolo. Ken Neomatalolo. Jesus Christ, 6 and 28. Justin is not as good as I thought he would be. Shout out Mike Norvell. Wait, he went back to Houston? Didn't he come from Houston the first time? Oh my God! No. Look. Speaking of allergic to winning the big game, bro. Holy shit. He is minus 34. Oh God, he's bad too. He's pretty bad. Alex Golesh is at Iowa? Yes, Ignati's at Liberty. I mean, he's at Liberty, bro. Kind of the GOAT. 1738. I'm looking what's up. Hello. This is his first season. Or he's just never played. Oh, wait, it can't be his first season. He's literally never played a top 25 team in his life. Neither is he. That's funny. Ooh. Butch, big guy. You know what? Mike Gundy's got a batting. Ooh. Oh, Hugh Freeze, shut up. Sean Lewis. He's looking for number one. It's not a good one. Hey, he's positive. 6-6. What? A little bit. It's not bad. I think that's like SMU, Tech, Texas, Baylor, maybe Rice. Not really sure. There's no way they put Sharon Moore in the next game, right? Well, actually, he's out. He's not coaching anymore, so there is no way they put him in the next game. His charges got dropped to misdemeanor? Manny Diaz. What do you mean? He pleaded no contest to 2 misdemeanor charges in exchange for the dropping of a previous felony count in 2 separate misdemeanors. God, 1 in 19. Ew. Um,
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like stuff like that is hard to prove. At least stalking. I don't know. $13 and $31 is not good. 10 and 20. 10 and 20. Damn, Sark sucks, bro. Sark is below 500 versus the top 25. Ooh. Sunbelt Billy is 9 and 29. Yeah, he is. Ooh, James Franklin's still at Penn State. Kirby. That was pretty good. Holy shit, you suck. God damn. 27 and 53? Jesus. Get a grip. Damn. DeBoer's actually not bad. Lane Gifford is 13 and 33 and he coaches at Utah? I don't know he went to Utah. I just remember they kicked his ass out of Texas. Hypo went to fucking Arkansas, bro. Who's at Tennessee right now? I don't like them. Who's that retarded ass coach at Tennessee? Damn. Ohio State is literally never getting out. Beamer went to Tennessee. Ugh. Fuck you. Fuck you, Shane Beamer. How many people are you waiting on?